Bow, bow, bow. Diddly-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Goodness. So many things to set up. Too many things to set up, yeah. Here we go. Hey! It's time! It's, what the hell day is it? It's Friday! It's Friday! Yay! Started. For those that don't know, Shorts Review live streams go like this. There's or go to shorts.reviews. There you go. The link is in the description, but shorts.reviews will take you there too. Fill out the form, and then I will select randomly. Actually, I won't. I don't even do that anymore. It's this little spinner that's above my head. And I'll turn on the little start auto button, and every 2 minutes it'll spin, and I'll give everybody tips. Everybody gets tips. You get tips, and you get tips, and you get tips. Yeah, everybody gets tips. All right. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell happened, but I had to restart my computer. Too many things were going on. Sweet. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm catching up on chat. We don't have Will here, well, we don't have a mod. I don't know if we have a mod. Anyway, quick question: am I wrong, or did you used to work for vidIQ? Did I used to work for vidIQ? Let's see. Will this work now? That should pop up. There we go. Am I wrong, or did you used to work for vidIQ? I feel like I remember your face. No, I didn't. I did not. I'd like to, though. That'd be fun. Anyway, yeah. Yes, I did used to work for vidIQ. That was my jam before this thing. So, yeah. Spinning on your head. Okay, yeah. All right, guys, let's get started. Sorry, I just wanted to catch up on chat for a little while. So, you know what? I'm just gonna kick it off, and then we'll go from here. Number 32. Again, everyone, this is random. This one is called A Girl Named Jax. So we'll bring it up here and take a look.
Stop scrolling. We interrupt this shorts feed for an important announcement. The Illuminate Appropriators have arrived. The Spicy Twirler, the Oopsie Doodle Ouch Cone, the Fancy Gallop Crab in Sir Spreads-a-Lot, and flocks of beefy faucet knobs. If you see any of these enemies of democracy, seek shelter. Your Helldiver saviors are on their way live tonight at 6:08 Eastern Time.
Okay, this is good. This is like a good promo. I usually don't recommend people do shorts as promotions for their long forms, but because it's kind of a live stream promo, typically that's what clips do too. You take a clip from your live stream and you put it as a short, and like as long as it's a complete piece of value, like it's its own piece of content, and this does kind of fit in that category because it's like constant jokes. As long as people get dopamine from it, I'm all for it. And you kind of made it your own content, and then you threw a CTA at the end. So it's not like an ad all the way through. It's like, hey, here's some fun, and then if you want more of that, there. Yeah, I like it. I really do. What I would do here, I think it's fine. You do other stuff, I'm sure. Hold on. I think I remember this channel from a while back. I go through these forums after the stream ends and I check out channels. I think I've seen one or two of these. But yeah, my recommendation for, like, I'd keep your face on screen. It's a big selling point on a lot of these things. And I think you would cut away from it and do full screen. And I think people really want to connect to you more. So if you're the streamer I'm thinking of, then make sure you try out with you fully on screen. Well, like half and half, but you stay on screen. I think it's really important to the viewer. But anyway, I didn't really have much to say on that one. It's really, really good content. So my recommendation is just to keep going. This one is Ethan Carter.
This is our childhood tragedy created A$AP Rocky. At just 13, his brother was tragically...
Okay. All right. So your intro, first of all, there's a word misspelled, tragedy.
This is how
a childhood tragedy created A$AP Rocky. And because of the thicker accent with something misspelled, it's a little more difficult to grasp what's going on. But you could also just do like, this is how, like, pop up the subtitles so people have to engage to watch. They have to read word by word or a couple words at a time, subtitles wise. Because if you leave a title up for too long and you just read it out, people get bored and they leave. That said, right after that, you have this big pause of nothing. That'll kill you. That'll kill it in the shorts feed, and people will scroll away. So I guarantee that there's a big drop right here. So much silence.
At just 13, his brother was tragically
At just
killed,
13.
fueling
Okay.
Rocky to become a rap legend. In 2007, he joined the New York's A$AP Mob. By 2011, his lead track Peso.
Okay, so this is
how
a childhood tragedy created A$AP Rocky. You need to have a different hook. I would do something education based. I'm going to look at HookBomb real quick. HookBomb is a tool that I made to find viral hooks. But what I would look for is hookbomb.com if you want it. I would look for education. Like, did you know that A$AP Rocky, or did you know how A$AP Rocky came to be? Something along those lines. Or even like, I bet you didn't know this about A$AP Rocky. That's a hook, right? So you're not exactly like spelling it out for the people. You're grabbing their attention and you're almost challenging them. I bet you didn't know. And so that'll work pretty well for you. Number 2. Bum bum ba bum bum. Take and Co, I think.
Hermione!
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Ron Weasley!
Yes, Queen.
Harry! Hagrid! Dumbledore! Professor McGonagall! Lupin! Hagrid! Oh, it is Hagrid. Gryffindor! Harry Potter! What's her name? That little weird girl.
The weird
Luna
girl.
Lovegood. Like...
Huh?
The Hogwarts, Lupin.
Nope.
That three-headed dog. Sirius Black. Lupin.
She finally got Lupin. Yeah, I thought that three-headed dog too. Okay, so my critique on this one is I got a couple things to say. First, when it gets later in the video, I feel like I can finally follow it. But when it's up first, I do recommend brevity. I recommend people just like giving value, quick. But there's like a limit, right? I can almost not follow along because it's so, you guys get them so fast. You didn't give me a chance to play. And so Harry Potter Tic-Tac-Toe, I like the setup. What I'm gonna say next, please don't. I'm gonna pause this so I don't upset anybody. What I say next, please don't take offense to this. This is just from a marketing standpoint, okay? Shorts viewers are very easily distractible, and the kid yelling while this is going on, there's an element of authenticity to it, which I love. But if people are trying to figure out what you're doing with your hands, they're gonna immediately go to the Treco, the farming toy, whatever that is. I don't know. It looks awesome though. And that might just be my ADHD brain. Yeah, like that right there. I want to see what that toy is. Like, I'm very interested in what he's doing. And so, one might be that the child is a star. But anyway, just know that it's really easy for a shorts viewer to get distracted away from the point of your video. And if you distract them, they're not going to get back into what it was, okay? I love the approach though, really. Just the game itself is so easy to understand. I almost think the tic-tac-toe thing, man, it's almost too difficult to get the tic-tac-toe part a part of it too, because you have to add your circles or whatever. And I didn't realize when you guys said it at the same time, you didn't add any. And so these are just like small variables that people won't pick up on if you really, really speed it up. You know what I mean? So just a couple things. Maybe slow it down at the beginning. Maybe limit it the amount. You know, this is easily 2 shorts, really. And I also didn't recognize who was O and who was X at the beginning. Did you say that? Okay. Well, I wouldn't recommend adding any more variables. Okay. So, however you want to go about that. Bam, bam. All right, we got number 20. One sec here. It's not. What the heck? Okay, there we go. I gotta pause it for a second. Sorry, guys. I didn't really give them a good shot. Okay, they said how to make better hooks for my videos. This is supposed to work.
Wait a minute.
Alright. Okay, alright. This little form thing is something that I like to show just in case these questions. I resized all of my windows, so nothing is really working out. Okay, this is fine. All right, and then I'll just put that under the spinner. Okay, there we go. How do I make better hooks for my videos? Sorry about that. Let's roll it back.
Wait a minute.
Okay, there's no hook real. It just says he did what? You know what I mean? Like a hook here would be a hook here would be building tension on how his reaction, or something like, you'll never believe how this guy got owned, or something like that. But the problem is your clip is so quick to just, okay, here you go, here's the end, here's the climax, he kicked it between his legs, the end, right? You didn't build it up at all. You didn't build much of a story or anything into it. And so there's really no hook here. It's just like, look at this cool thing this kid did. And then you repeat it almost to just try to make it longer. You need to extend this out a little bit and build it up, build some tension, that sort of thing. I'd recommend looking into sports. Just search up kids playing basketball or something like that, and seeing how they're getting people curious at the beginning, what happens at the end. That's really the whole trick to making shorts that win. Really, just like keep them curious, wondering what's going to happen at the end, what's going to happen next. The one previous to this, the Harry Potter one, I was wondering what was happening next because I wanted to know the next thing to guess, right? It kept me curious. And when they ended a curiosity loop, they filled it with they opened up another one.
Find someone with an orange color code, the video ends. Okay, let's hit on the first lobby, see if anyone's orange. Nope, there's no one orange in here. Okay, come on, please, someone orange, please. Oh no, there's no one orange. Okay, let's see. Oh, orange! Gorilla Tag, but if...
Okay, you said you wanted me to improve my hooks and I wanted to know if they're better. It's not a hook problem right now, it's just a video idea problem. Whereas, like, there's no stakes here. So, the video ends is the stake that you're presenting, but it's not a very powerful one, in my opinion. If I think the video ends thing is kind of dying out because people are just saying it for anything. Like, I'm going to play the game until I bump into somebody and then the video ends. And it's like, it's not fun anymore. So I'd recommend doing a different format. But I will say, your approach to this is smart. You're taking formats that work in other games and you're applying it to this for Gorilla Tag. I'm sure other people did something similar, but if I find orange, then the video ends. But if you say, if I find orange, then I fight him, then you're creating some stakes. Like, oh crap, like this dude's gonna fight him. As soon as he sees an orange, we know something's gonna go down. But yeah, the video ends. It's not, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't satisfy the viewer very much anymore. When it's a long form, the stakes are the video ends and like the creator doesn't get to have content anymore. Like, especially if it ends before 8 minutes, the video ends and it's like, well, you don't really get paid either. So there's a little bit more stakes in the long form area. All right, number 21. It's very good though, dude. You are improving. Just look up, get some more ideas from other games. Pause this damn song. Okay, we've got, this is easy to understand. Dude, is this what this freaking game looks like? What is this game? Jump challenge. That's funny. That was a really good, a good climax to it too. It just kept flying. This is my second best short on my channel. I have 607 subs. Why did it do so good? Okay, well, for one, your format, even though I would bring the characters down a little bit because they get caught in this crap up here, your format's really easy to understand. You've got Peach version, like it's just to see what character makes it, and you mark them off when they don't. If anything, I would have improved it by like showing the Peach icon, like have her pop up here, maybe make a sound effect that she makes, and then pulling her icon up to where all the others are, and then those appear as she lands in her spot. And that way it's way easier to understand this car equals Peach, right? Right now you don't do that. You leave it up to the viewer to assume. And so that's probably the difference between whatever views you got and 100,000 or 1,000,000 or whatever the next step up is. How many did this get? 50,000? Okay, yeah, I could easily see it being 100,000 if you just spelled that out a little more. And then the other thing here is BeamNG combined with Mario is a little, I don't know how many people would do something like that. It's very, very interesting. But if you make it more based in the game, like I think you are, I think that's what you're doing down. Nope, that's your tagline. I guess you could do car types up there instead. But I don't know. This is really, really simple to understand. So that's probably why it did so well. I like it, dude. Keep doing stuff like that. Number 14. This one's called Focus Talk. This is my YouTube Shorts channel. Can you give me some advice? Sure. Let's see. Oh, you posted the channel link, not the video link, which means you didn't follow the form. Also, this looks like a bunch of stolen content.
Contest is the best part, but what happens next is brutal, because right after they win, they have to destroy their own pumpkin.
Yeah, I've seen that before. So, yeah, basically you're just explaining what happens in the video. I'm not gonna do it yet. This is what I call slop, because it doesn't take effort. In my opinion, it's just coattail creating. You can only create stuff when you depend on somebody to create something first, and that's not gonna work very well, you know, especially if you're not doing anything transformative, which you're not here. And a lot of people fall into this trap. They think that this is gonna work, this is gonna make a bunch of money, because there's plenty of gurus out there that say it will, but I'm telling you it won't, okay? Look deep inside. What do you like to do? What are you obsessed with? That's what you are an expert on. That's what to make your content about. And it might not feel like it's going to blow up at first. That's where the effort and the consistency comes in. That's where you got to put your effort, because that's the kind of thing that will pay you for a lifetime, not just this niche prints money. Yeah. So try not to fall into this trap, okay? I'm going to go ahead and skip now. Number 7. This one's called Radical Reactions. It better be a reaction channel.
If you took 1 grain of sand, flew it into space, and launched it back down toward Earth at light speed.
Stop right there. Anything with mass cannot reach light speed.
That's reaction. That's awesome. That's a reaction channel. Okay, what did you say? This is not my short, but I would like to know 2 things. Where does it fall in the conflict radius and why? Why don't Daily Dose of Internet shorts not hit the 30K view jail? First of all, Daily Dose of Internet buys the licensing to every video that he uses. He pays the creators. Literally, he pays them because they go through a submission process and he pays them for it. So that's why. And then the conflict radius on this is called transformative content. It means that
That's special relativity 101.
that right there, all that information that he's adding to Zach D Films video, I'm assuming, that's transforming it. He is adding more information. He's a nuclear engineer that is bringing his specialty over to whatever Zach D Films is lying about. I assume that's kind of what is happening here. Not calling him a liar, like I'm just saying, the script writers.
So for something,
Yeah, this is the same thing as like reacting or doing commentary the right way, okay? A lot of gurus will say, this is the commentary niche, and then they'll steal a TikTok, they'll reword it with ChatGPT and upload it to YouTube. That's not commentary, this is commentary. Hope everybody understands that. Very, very important. Otherwise, you're gonna waste a lot of time. And you know what? I'm gonna give a real creator to this guy. That's awesome. This guy deserves it, whatever his name is. T. Folson? Yeah, this guy's legit. Okay, moving on. Number 43. Bum, bum, ba-na-na-na-na. This one's called... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
I am giving myself 90 days to incline bench press 225, and this is day 1. But there's a problem. Only 0.01% of world population can flat bench press 2 plates. And since I don't believe this, I will do it on the incline bench press.
Okay, so really the hook is, okay, you're giving yourself this amount of time to do it, right? This is a long form hook. This is a long form intro. But your short here could be only 0.01% of the population can actually bench press this, but I don't believe it. And then you go through this and yeah, that's...
And to do it on an incline bench, you are probably more likely to see if I can try to do this.
Yeah, and then the other problem here is, like, a short is meant to give somebody a quick hit of dopamine, whereas this is like, you're just talking about a bunch of hypothetical shit, and you're not even seeing it through, right? Like, to make this specific idea your 90-day thing, a short, is to combine all the 90 days into one short, and then say, like, here's the journey, and then they're like, oh, okay, that's a complete piece of content. Whereas this depends on something else to happen later in the future. You're not going to get people interested in short form content this way. So, yeah. If you said 0.01% of the people can't do this thing, I don't believe it. And then it says attempt 1 and you try, attempt 2, you try, you fail, attempt 3 or day 1, day 2, day 90. And then on day 90, you actually do it. Like, that's a complete story. That's a complete piece of content. Okay? So, yeah, that's why I say, like, try not to promote things in the Shorts feed. People that are scrolling through, they're not wanting to get out of the Shorts feed. They want to stay there. So, like, make them happy while they're there. All right, number 1. Turbane MC. I guess that's...
When a piglin sees a golden ingot within an 8-block radius, it will pick it up and examine the ingot for 6 seconds before bartering. Now, if you attack a different piglin or...
Okay, I really like this. What was the question here? Will this short perform as well as my popular ones? Let's see. Let's look at the most popular. Most popular is 5.5 million, 4.5 million. Let's look.
When an illager is spawned as a captain, it will instruct all pillagers and their variants in an 8-block radius.
Yes, I believe it will. As long as not all your content is that exact format, I do believe it'll work. My thought would be people would want to know more tips on how to like win at Minecraft or something like that. And so I would think that those would do better. But these fun, intricate, like, facts about these enemies seem to be doing really, really well. What is this here?
When you have a wind charge, you can throw it straight down to launch yourself up to 6.
Yeah, so like this is making people play better. This is kind of what I was thinking would work as a format. But yeah, just to answer your question, will it perform as well as your popular one? Unless people significantly don't like Piglin more than whatever the one was, yeah, I see this going viral as well. I would have to watch the whole thing. Your friend, I told them that if you can limit your facts to 3, they might perform better. There might be a difference. If it's like, if it's 3 things to understand about the topic, then it's easier to digest, and then people will just want to go to the next one. So the length on theirs was maybe something that they could change to experiment with. But I told them the most powerful thing is the block radius. When you go to that immediately, that is like, it's super strong. Because it's like, I immediately get value out of that. I understand it. It's so fucking awesome.
In 2025, O'Neal Cruz was converted from a shortstop to a center fielder. He struggled with it and made costly errors. But over the offseason, his goal was simple: to improve his defense. So he has worked on it relentlessly, and it has already paid off. Because just on opening day, his first fly ball of the year gets lost in the sun and it drops, allowing 3 runs to score. But from his offseason training, he keeps his head up, he learns from his mistake, and 2 pitches later, he makes a fantastic bounce back.
Okay,
2025, O'Neal Cruz was
okay, so what's my channel's about sports bloopers while doing funny commentary off of it. This one, I recognize your channel, I commented on it yesterday, but I didn't get the parody part, or the satire version of this. It didn't seem like, it just seemed like a sports thing. I have a competitor that does similar style videos. I never reuse the moments that he does. Also, I'll start doing primarily baseball videos while my competitor does basketball. Will that put me in the turtle circle? No, it won't. It's totally different. Like, your format, repeating formats doesn't really hurt you in the conflict radius. I love that people call it a turtle circle. But if you repeat your own format over and over and over to where it's like a template that you can just drag new stuff into Premiere, that'll make you lose monetization. Because like, if YouTube will go through and see like you've done 100 of the same type of video, then it's a problem. But like, you really have to keep like 90% of it the same for it to pick that up. So yeah, I don't think you're gonna have any problem, but you got to realize that whatever the stuff you were saying in this one, there's a lot of details. First of all, I got bored, but I don't like care about baseball. Just know that I didn't really follow everything that you were saying, because I'm like, I don't really get that it's funny. I've seen your other content, it's stronger, okay? I'll just say that. But yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Have you noticed your brain suddenly remembering embarrassing moments when everything gets quiet? When your brain has nothing to think about in real life, it searches old memories automatically. That's why random embarrassing moments suddenly pop up. Have you noticed your brain suddenly
Okay. They asked, is shorts videos 10 to 20 second length good, or may it harm video by any chance? I don't know why you would think it would harm your video by being a certain length, but just know, like, value is really what matters here. You need to like offer something of value. This one didn't really teach me anything.
That's why random embarrassing moments automatically searches old memories. But in real life, it searches old. Brain has nothing to.
Yeah, there's nothing really like. There's nothing really inherently valuable about what's said in this. When you see something, your brain connects it to old memories. That's just, yeah, that's pattern recognition. That's like, you didn't even say the word pattern recognition, which would have been the thing to mention here. But yeah,
Everything gets quiet. When your brain has nothing to think about in real life, it searches old memories automatically. That's why random embarrassing moments.
Oh no, that's not pattern. Sorry, that's not what it was.
Embarrassing moments when everything gets quiet. When your brain has nothing to think about in real life, it searches old memories automatically. That's why
Yeah, so like, you didn't hit why it's random embarrassing, right? Like, why why embarrassing? Why not just think of regular things? I mean, I don't think of only embarrassing things when I'm sitting in silence or meditating. So just do a little deeper investigation into the things that you're talking about. Honestly, I just don't think it's as it could be more valuable. That's what I'm saying. There's cooler stuff you could have added to that to make it be like, oh, whoa, right? That's it. That's all I'm saying. Number 3. J Mater.
10 Robux or mystery box.
Mystery box. Thank you so much.
50 Robux or mystery box.
Mystery. Well.
100 Robux or mystery box.
Tricky. What is a mystery box?
It's a mystery.
Mystery box.
500 Robux.
Okay, here's the problem with this one. It should be ending right now, right? The third one should be the one that is like a good punchline or a climax, something really funny that happens. Do 3 and then make another short of the other ones that you do. This will make it a lot better because young people will easily digest the 30-second short and then go to the next one. But I will say, I've looked at your other videos and there's one that says don't scam me. This one's awesome. I'm going to show everybody.
If I give you 25 Robux, can you give me 5?
What he doesn't know is, if he doesn't scam me, he'll get 1,000.
Sure.
So basically, he goes through all these people and he gives them money and then they're going to give him money back and then they never do, right? He's like trusting them. And eventually, like, I watched the whole thing because I was interested to see, why is he keeping me this long? There's got to be something here at the end. And sure enough, there's one that's like, a deal is a deal. And like, then he gives him 1,000 instead as a reward. And it's such a good format. And dude, all of those guys that go out and give away money and do these little games with people, this is your thing. Honestly, stick with it. Do these little games that those people do, like man on the street type videos, but in Roblox, and I think you've got something special. So, I know some people hate AI, but in this situation, oh, you used AI voices? I didn't even notice. I don't think that that's really like, when people rely on AI voices, I think it's a problem. I think dude, you're good. It's nice to see a Roblox video that is just straight up original. The concept is crisp. I like it.
This hotel in North Korea has been around for 40 years and never had a single guest. But why? So back in 1987, North Korean leader Kim Il-sung watched South Korea complete one of the tallest hotels in the world and thought he needed...
So your question is, seems to be stuck in 50K jail. Although I've been getting better and more consistent, good performance. How can I convert views into subs? When it comes to shorts, I don't recommend caring about subs because they kind of do it automatically. And I don't know what it's going to get you either. I had my John Scott channel that jumped up to 400,000 subscribers fast. I don't know what to do. They only want to watch shorts, right? They don't convert. They don't buy anything. So it's just a vanity number. Just let them subscribe when they subscribe. Honestly, that's what I would do. But this
has been around for 40 years, and
when you show this immediately,
this hotel,
and there is the arrow, the only thing that makes me stick around is that the voice isn't AI. I can tell that. But then when you show your face, I'm in, okay? Keep that in mind because people, over the next year, people are going to latch on to real people, real faces. This is the thing that gives you an edge, your face. If you're willing to be a face creator, then show it first. Do a half and half, like Sambuca or whatever, because people, they want to know that effort went into it immediately. And when you show your face, they're going to know that, right? So I recommend putting yourself out there first with it. You know, you could do it like half and half, because this one, I almost thought it's going to be AI slop until I saw you. Keep that in mind. Okay, number 13. I'd love to talk more about that, but we got to be fair. Cat Mom Chronicles. I'd like to hear the general impression of the short and whether the squirrel moment was teasing enough to keep watching or if it was confusing. The reveals at the end. Okay.
The mystery of the big box is finally revealed. But will my boys actually like what they got?
Dude, I thought he
Thor
was
obsessed. He claimed the new sleeping caves immediately and tried every single one. The pillow for Turkle, not so much. Even though he loves his flying squirrel pose, this just wasn't the thing. Thor approved. Turkle, I'll have to do better next time.
Okay, I like the vlog style. I do. I just think it's so tough to do in shorts the right way. What I see in this is there's a box and there's a process to getting the box open and setting up the toy or whatever. Okay, so I ordered something for my cats. Will they like it? Let's find out. There, that's the hook. That's a short. That's like all right, there's something to be curious about, and then at the end, I'm gonna solve it. And so you go through the process of opening it, and then you put it together, and the cats are sniffing the box. One cat like almost does a flip into it. This is one short, it's one simple idea, and by the end, you see, do they like it or not? But what you did here, because you went vlog style, you added like 50 variables, 50 things to try to think about and remember, and it's too confusing for a shorts viewer. It's just, there's too much to understand. And it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's a format that it rarely grasps a shorts viewer, right? I'd watch a long form like that totally, because I like it. I like all of it, you know, but it's just, when it's a short, you need to have one simple idea. What am I curious about? And then anything that leads to that answer needs to stay in the short. Anything that doesn't lead to that answer, you need to get rid of. Okay, let's move on to New Spice.
I ran a 2v2 realistic tournament every Wednesday. What would be a great prize pool?
10k a week. I think a good prize pool would be 5k a week.
If you do it once a month with 5k or 7.5k, you'll be good.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like another content creator, like actually chipping in, not Vino's fucking electric hair ass.
I said the same thing.
I ran a 2v2.
I have no idea what's happening.
Realistic tournament every Wednesday. What would be a great...
Okay, so you're talking to your friends or something? Because I don't know you, like, you need to... I would simplify, like, I almost have to be in your friend group to understand what's happening. Like, I get it. If I ran a tournament, I don't even know what the tournament is or what it's about. Like, you have to understand that the people that see your short, they don't know who you are. They don't know what you do. So you have to kind of lay out, here's the reason you should stick around until to the end of this short. Whereas this clip is for famous people. Like, once you hit a certain point of relevance, then you can throw out clips like this. People will clip you, and people that know you will watch it. But until then, you really have to be smart about the way that you market yourself. If I were to do clips on this live stream, I would make sure it was like something really, really good, and people understand what is happening. You know, like, I would make sure that people know I'm judging shorts viewers, that sort of thing. Without that context, they're going to be like, who is this guy, right? So just keep that in mind. I uploaded this short 10 minutes ago. I clip streamer moments and I edit them to make... Oh, this isn't even you? I clip streamer moments. I don't know. I can't tell. You like do this same guy the whole time. So anyway, I don't know. If you're stealing content, then it is what it is. It's not transformative. If that was stolen content, you might think, well, I transformed it. No, you didn't. So just keep that in mind.
This is why you should never mess with Creekcraft, because when Creek was doing a live stream, he accidentally promised this Indian kid free Robux, but shortly after, Creek forgot about it. But this kid's dad wasn't gonna let it go so easily, so he made a video called Dad Angry with Creekcraft, where he goes on...
I put a dislike on this? I don't remember doing that.
I want to say his kids will no longer be watching Creek's stream and they'll unsubscribe because Creek didn't give his son free Robux. So Creek did the most Sigma move by saying,
I'm gonna give him 1 Robux and it'll all be fine.
But if you want free Robux, subscribe.
Oh, that's why. There it is. If you want free Robux, subscribe. Yep. I immediately would dislike that. This probably popped up for me and I disliked it. So that is going to get you banned if you, I mean, are you giving out Robux? Really? And I mean, think about it. When you do giveaways in return for subscriptions, I delete that thing, because if YouTube hears that you did that or notices, and now that you're on my stream, who knows, maybe they will. I would delete this immediately. When you say, I will give you something in return for subscribing to me, that breaks the giveaway rule. I don't remember. Here, I'll give away guideline YouTube. I don't remember when they did it. But, yeah, you can't reward people by giving away. And it started when Mr. Beast was like, subscribe and you could win this. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. So, yeah, keep that in mind. I was wondering why I would dislike it, but now I get it. Is it monetizable? I'm not really sure. It just depends on it. Like, you'd have to get millions of views on it anyway. And it seems like the idea that you used would probably be taken already. Like, somebody already told that story, so... Anyway. Oh, overall score from 1 to 10. Yeah, guys, you can't send me YouTube Studio links. They don't work. I'm pretty sure that person did the exact same thing last time. All right. I tried everything, like new formats, tried upgrading quality. I don't know if the stories are boring. I don't know.
I watched a grown adult, fully dressed, car keys in hand, stand in front of an open fridge for 4 minutes. Not hungry, not thinking, just standing. Staring into the cold light like it owed them answers. That was me, yesterday. And I closed it, walked away, and came back 2 minutes later.
Honestly, you know what? I think I'm gonna ban Roblox rants from this stuff. We get so many of them, it takes up so much time. Dude, the last stream that we did, we had 14, not just Roblox, 14 Roblox rants submissions. If that tells you anything, it's like, don't stop doing it. Like, look for a different format, man, because every kid and their friends are doing Roblox rants, and it's just not working. And they're like, why? Why doesn't it work? And it's like, because everybody does it. It's like a simple thing that people do. So I'm really sorry. It sucks, man, that especially when you put time into something, but like, I don't, like, you gotta really, really stand out to do something like this, but it's all the same. It's all the same. It sucks. Not your content sucks, but it sucks that everybody is doing it, you know? So saturated. So you said I tried everything, like new formats. Are you sure? Because it all looks like Roblox rants formats. Is that it right there? Is that the new format? But yeah, the Roblox rant stuff, I mean, I don't really see it working for anybody. Sorry. Like, the people that already are making it work, it's working for them, but I got no... Like, if you go into the beginning of the last stream, I covered it, and I'm putting out a video tomorrow that will help Roblox creators, specifically Roblox and Minecraft creators, stand out and go viral. The video goes out tomorrow, okay? So just stick with me till then. But I'm sorry, there's nothing I can really offer here. What in this? I've seen this before. I've seen this before, and I
live in Bali for $800 a month. This is Canggu, Indonesia. A full meal here, $3 to $4. Coffee.
Okay, I've seen it. I felt like I saw it because everybody uses this shot, which should tell you something. Is the quality of this video enough to go viral? No. What can I improve?
You can live in Bali for $800 a month. This is Canggu.
I just think that this kind of stuff is so done. I mean, hold on. This is Canggu. This is the... Really, when I see stuff like this, I think, all right, people automate this stuff with AI a lot because it's so simple, but I would use my own footage if you could. I was thinking about doing something more original, like psychology of places. That would be interesting. That'd be a little, like... I do think that this format specifically is overdone because it's so easy, right? It just takes a little Google search to find out, or asking ChatGPT, hey, how much does it cost to live what are the cheapest countries, and then give me some comparisons to make. Super simple to research. So if it's that easy, so many people are going to do it. And the reason I thought I had seen this before is because a channel just like this one posted this shot. That's how the shot started. That's how the video started. So yeah.
You can leave.
Sorry. Let me pause this for a second. I'll bring up 57, and then I have to go do something. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'll put on some music. Not question. Sorry. Okie doke, I'm back. Uh-oh. Guess man, that sucks. Guess that's what you get for talking shit to the mods. Alright, alright. Oh my god. Alright, number 57.
Did you know not every
Alright, start the timer.
Champions League winner can wear the Champions badge? Even the current champions do not automatically get it. For example, PSG just won the Champions League, but they still cannot wear this badge since 1956. Only 23 clubs have ever won the Champions League, but only 6 of them are allowed to wear the badge. Real Madrid wear it with the number 15. So how do you earn it? There are only 2 ways. You either win the Champions League 5 times, like Real Madrid, Milan, Liverpool.
Okay. Honestly, the voice is taking me out of it because it doesn't talk like a human. Even questions don't get upward inflections. Oh, wow. And you copied the exact transcript as your description. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know really what to say about this one. I mean, it seems totally automated. So if you're just automating it with AI, be prepared to not make money, first of all. Also, keep in mind that if the stuff is already being used, like the information, it's not going to do well for you. You didn't really ask a question on this one, so I don't know what you want from me on this. But yeah, that, like, if it seems like AI could remake it really, really easy, then that's not something that YouTube is really excited to have. Whereas something like this, not really easily automated. You can't have AI automate you. You know what I mean? It's not how things work. All right, number 53. KYZE. Why isn't it getting views? My most viewed short is 43 million. Okay, let's see.
This guy saved 5 kids from a burning house alone. In 2022, a pizza driver was driving through Indiana when he noticed a house completely on fire. Everyone outside, except the kids inside. So this man did something insane. He ran straight into the burning house. Inside, he found 4 terrified kids and led them outside. But then one of them said something that made his heart drop. There was still a...
Okay, it's good storytelling. I don't know. Let me look real quick. March 25th. That was 2 days ago.
6-year-old trapped upstairs. So he...
Okay, one sec. I don't think you're getting hit for like repetitive content or anything, but if you, between Gorilla and Bear and this Captain one, if you had uploaded something and deleted it between those two, that could cause it. If you uploaded something and delete it between these two, that could cause it as well, okay? You could be getting hit with a little penalty, which is you broke trust with the algorithm. this stuff looks solid, but also it seems like some things don't resonate as well, like these two. So why that one's not getting views, I don't know. But I'd recommend just continuing to create, because we just had a couple people talking about it in the Real Creator area where they just kind of left their old shorts and then they get used as a backlog and then they went viral after that. So I just give it a little time, okay? Don't worry so much. Man, there is another creator that makes this the exact same faces as this one. Like the faces look like they're drawn, so I don't know how that would be. All right, let's move it on over to River Rat Life.
Today I'm fishing with this nasty piece of shrimp and seeing what we can catch.
Okay, first, they asked, why is this video doing better and is it a good video? Okay, that's what they said. I think it's doing better because now I want to know if you catch anything. You created some curiosity, but I don't know if your other videos do that. I'm just letting you know that's what I'm watching now for.
For this challenge, we're using this live bottom combo with a Carolina rig.
That's a little bit of extra information I didn't care about.
Oh, something picked up a smelly shrimp. Let's see. He on? He on? He's on, he's on, he's on. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, bud. Come in, buddy. Like, or stinky.
Yeah, so consider the crazy bait. Will it catch? Like, will this catch any fish? That might be a format for you right there. Like, will this piece of shrimp catch any fish? Actually, I like that idea. I'm going to add that to Hook Bomb. But yeah, that's something that you could do for sure. And then your others, let's see. Rate the shot. I don't care at all. Okay, I'm gonna move on. You're bored after not catching a fish for 5 days. I also don't care. All right, you see my reaction as like, you've created some interest in the one that did well, where these others are more like, my life, this is what things are like in my life. Like, I don't care, right? But if you make me curious about something, I'm gonna watch. So just keep that in mind. That's the short secret, bro. That's all it is. Number 61. Snout and Snug. Okay, I actually featured you in the video that's coming out tomorrow.
On a small farm, cracking it can feel like wasting a bird. That's a part of why you almost never see turkey eggs in stores. Turkeys start laying.
Okay, but I'm gonna show you what I talk about in it right now. So I went over to Hook Bomb. By the way, this is just a tool that I made to make it easier to find viral hooks. This is stuff that you can find on YouTube. You just got to know how to break the hooks down, which I'll show you guys real quick. So when I saw this, I'm like, how can he get a viral hook? He's got like a duck farm, turkey, chicken, that sort of thing. And so I'm thinking, all right, farm stuff. A similar niche to that would be animals, maybe plants, that sort of thing. So I just kind of searched over on plants and animals. And then I'm like, okay, well, we'll just pick the first one.
I wish I knew this before I built my DIY greenhouse.
Okay, so the idea was like, I wish I knew this before adopting 30 ducks. And then all you got to do is this is the visual part of the hook, is you show a visual progression or a small time lapse of the relevant thing. And the one that I did it on was your duck pond thing. You were like talking about what a duck pond needed. I'm going to pause this real quick. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, well, I wish I knew this before getting ducks or something like that. And so like a format like this can be used in multiple things. I wish I knew this before starting Breath of the Wild. It's easy. And so then I looked for the other ones. Hooks are broken down into 3 types: audio, visual, and text. The text is usually just a caption, not subtitles, but it's a caption that makes you curious what is going to happen at the end. And there are plenty of things like things that upset my overly emotional dog. I think that's when this one is. And so you see that caption as the dog is reacting. This was the other thing that I picked for the duck guy.
5 survival foods every gardener should grow.
Okay, so 5 survival foods what was it? 5 things every duck dad should own, or something like that. I thought duck dad was kind of funny, but that's really it. You know, number, items, every, then niche person, which is duck dad, should, verb, own, buy, whatever. Easy. And then it's like 10 games every elite gamer must master. 5 books every, I forgot the right person needs to read. But the fact is, AI didn't write this shit. I broke it down. So if anything, yeah, but that's Hook Bomb. That's it. And if you want something that fits for every niche, then you go to multi-niche. If you're only faceless, you click faceless. Like, yeah, it's working for everybody. I add it, not AI. And you know what? It's not a subscription. Fuck subscription models. One-time purchase. Anyway, that's the deal. That's what I pitched to you on the video that you'll see tomorrow. But that's only one part. The whole front part is Fortnite and Minecraft and gaming stuff. And then I cover one of our mods too, which is a nice bit. Hookbomb.com. Go fucking buy it. Okay. This one is finally hit 30K and then it just stalled. Okay, let's see.
She swallowed a toothbrush, and after 9 months, she was pregnant. She gave a birth. Is it pink or blue? I'm a man. I want blue. It's pink, and it's yours, and you are going to like it. She swallowed a...
Dude, I fucking love this. YouTube, okay, so that is so funny. Oh my god, it's so original. Finally, I hit 30K and it just stalled. I've heard that when this happens, YouTube views the video as an alternative to other existing content. That's not what's happening here. So let me just clear that up. The 30K jail often happens when people put out content that already exists on YouTube. But it stops it there. Because it's like a common number to cut things off at. It can happen for other reasons. And really, just general engagement and interest can also stop it. And so you're not being limited. It's just people are dropping off at a certain time. And really, dude, just keep making this stuff. This is really, really funny. Should I keep using this template? I think it's great, really. How is it possible when my ideas... Yeah, they are original. They're really, really funny. I love it, dude. Seriously.
She swallowed a toothbrush, and after 9 months, she was pregnant. She gave a...
After 9 months, she was pregnant.
Bird. Is it pink or blue?
So, my only recommendation is sometimes you could, like, shorten the story to get to the funnier part faster. And so, like...
Toothbrush.
She swallowed a toothbrush, and 9 months later... she was giving birth, right? That's how you could shorten that. Easy. So, yeah, just a little bit more brevity might help. This one's Plus Ultra. First off, thank you for all your help. I'm thinking there may be a new niche for AI creators who are switching niches. Like, okay, let's see.
Do you ever feel like you're forgetting something, but you just can't remember what it is? Like today, I was going for a nice little walk in the snow, and I realized I'm not even wearing any shoes.
Oh man. Okay, how can I train YouTube to know the new me? Seriously, you just got to keep creating. Like, okay, you said I want AI videos to be a part of my... Oh, that's right, you had AI videos. So, dude, just leave them and just keep creating. So what you're doing right now is essentially creating a backlog of the pivot that you've made. And it'll take a little bit longer than a normal creator that started. Koifish, could you ban that person? And it'll take you a little bit longer, but a pivot, like doing a pivot will take you a little bit longer than starting a new channel. But just leave it. Just keep creating. It's easy enough. And yeah, and then when you put out a banger, people will go back and watch the other stuff. Actually, they won't. YouTube will just show it to them because they're like, well, you watched Plus Ultra for 2 minutes the other day. Let me show you more of his shorts, and that's how it'll go. Unfortunately, it will need time to learn to not show the AI shorts to that person, but it'll figure it out fast because it's smarter than all of us. So just keep that in mind. Don't lose hope. Just keep. You gotta laugh out of me, man. Seriously, I didn't expect the no shoes thing. That was really, really funny. I love seeing original jokes. Like the toothbrush pregnant thing was so funny. The shoes, like, you guys are awesome. That's for Plus Ultra and the person before it. I can't remember the name. Sorry, it was too long ago in my ADHD brain. Oh damn! I just had it. Come on. 8. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot.
If you feel far from God lately...
Okay, first of all, I don't do religious stuff on this channel, nor do I do politics. But you say, is this high quality compared to this? It looks like AI content to me. I don't think people are going to resonate with it, given the niche that you're doing. So, just keep it in mind. I'm going to move on, though. Number 11. And then here's one that I want to bring up later. The Real Taco Gamer. Been a while.
I was attempting this insane grind challenge, but after multiple hours and thousands of attempts, I realized I've been trying this on the wrong ledge. While I was supposed to be grinding this ledge, I was actually grinding this like the idiot I am. So 10 minutes later, after switching rails, this happened. World Series in 5 years. So yeah. You love to see it. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god! I was attempting this.
Alright. First I was a little... Okay. So, when you do your shorts and you set them up, you need to simplify how you pitch what you're pitching. I couldn't follow it. I don't play the game, right? And so don't get mad at me because I'm dumb. All shorts viewers are dumb. Just imagine they are. And so you're talking about this ledge, and I have to like get invested into this video to understand the context. And like it's just too intricate for me to care about, right? So yeah, your storytelling is just too intricate. That's really it. Like it took me a while to kind of get what's going on. And then the wall writing thing I'd never seen before, so I was like, whoa, what the hell? You said it flopped pretty hard compared to the rest. Yeah. So it's just simplify it a little bit. Make sure we are understanding one thing at a time, or one thing in the entire thing. Like that's it. Ba 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 ba. Alex Travel, you're on deck. Okay, first I liked the hook. You visited the island that inspired Moana. Okay, cool. But I wonder, the island that inspired Moana. Okay. Oh, this one says, damn, yeah. Found Moana Island on Google Earth. Yeah, so somebody already did that. Like, somebody straight up did it, but they... I mean, it's like the exact idea, except it's a little... it builds a little more tension by the way that they did it. So, yeah, that's probably going to hold you back a little bit. I don't even know what happened, but yeah, sorry. I don't know what else to say. It's you're falling into the conflict radius of the thing. Somebody else did it, right? Where the hell is my mouse? T1T2. This person is called Mac, M-A-K. Okay, they say, I make explainer 3Ds, my views get flatline out of 30K, then there's a bunch of analytics that never matter to me. My content is original, I package content differently. I don't know how you really package shorts. Could take a look at content, share your thoughts. Secondly, do you think the niche I'm working in, how things work, hold potential to hit millions of views? Okay, let's just watch it.
Bro works hard in one direction, but meet Rocky. Bro works hard in one direction, but refuses to move back in life. Because inside is a lever that locks with the gear in one direction and slips over in the opposite. Which means no regrets, just torque. Meet...
It sounded like AI wrote that. No regrets, just torque. That's like, it's like attempting to be human, right? So either that or you're just, you sound a lot like ChatGPT when you write. Anyway, also this right here,
Meet Rocky.
I would say its name should be Ratchy with a CH sound because it's a ratchet. And then I like this part right here. So what my attempt would be at this is showing the internal mechanisms of the way it works without the Zach deifying it, right? It's like you're building something onto it that doesn't really matter, whereas this is really the only interesting part to me. It's like I just want to see how it works. There's a channel out there, and I'll find it to put it. I'll put it in the Discord under the John Shares thing, but it shows how locks work, but like it gives a transparent view into when you lock and like when the door opens and stuff like that. And also there's one that shows how guns work, and they just kill. And there's like no voiceover whatsoever. It's just great animation. And so yes, I do believe they can work, but you might be losing people with the flashiness of it. You're trying too hard. Let me turn this song off. You just say, how can I go viral? Well, just a person lifting a weight is not going to do it for you. Yeah, you might want to like build up stories or something, like overcome some things. What I would do is I would look in the fitness area. Let me just do it. We got time. Look for a fitness. Oh, we changed it to health and fitness. That's right. Here.
This leg workout only took me 45 minutes. Low volume, high intensity. Let's go.
First up, 2 sets of leg extensions.
So yeah, he's just giving tips. This blank activity only took me short time frame. So like you could give tips that way. I don't know. You could do a tier list. This one's a muscle tier list.
Muscles tier list. Traps. Overrated as heck. They look ugly.
If you're not like that animated, it doesn't matter. I really like this where it highlights the muscle. This is really cool.
Instead of placing the dumbbells on your knees like this, do this.
Yeah.
Instead of
so like you could go education way. If you want to tell your stories or your experiences, there are plenty of formats out there and hooks out there that you can use. I'm just looking in the health and fitness on hookbomb.com, but yeah, this what your approach is right now is just like, look at me, and nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. Got to give them something to care about. Number 72. Squid rants. If I'm just saying right now, if it's Roblox rants, we're skipping. We're skipping. Hold on.
0.1% can do. If you can do any of these skills, make sure to subscribe and comment, I'm rare.
Oh my god, a CTA. Straight away. Okay, skipping. Sorry, I'm done with it. I'm fucking done with Roblox rants. Just wait until tomorrow. There's a video going out tomorrow about Roblox in Minecraft on how to go viral and stand out. I recommend not doing Roblox rants, okay? I'm just gonna start pushing Roblox ranters to that video. It'll go out tomorrow.
Decided to race each other in the parking lot.
Oh, we got some slop. No!
Oh, you kids like 'em sloppy.
When you're running on pavement, you're supposed to watch where you're stepping so you don't trip. She forgot that, and the concrete
Sorry. There was a little bit of extra added on there, but not enough to make it transformative, okay? Not quite. It's like you tried to do the bare minimum to get away with it. Okay, this is cool. Fuck it, I'll just play the music. Okay, so I don't know. This is really interesting. See, when I think of edits channels, it's usually just like a montage of random shit put together. But if you do a little montage of something that you made, like this specifically with the adding into the inventory thing, that's fucking clever, dude. I really, really like that. 782,000. Is this content monetizable? I think so. Do more of that. Get more clever with like how you set up your edit. Not like you're making your own footage to edit. You're awesome. Let me just say that. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you for restoring my faith in edit channels, because this is really, really cool, man. Good job. That's it. I got nothing else to say. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Number 56. Cryptic 1K. I create the edits behind ranking. Oh my god. 2 of my least favorite words. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No!
I know how you kids like 'em sloppy.
Alright, number 73, the very last submission. DMYL. What can I do to get past 3K jail? That's good, man. What can you do to get past 3K jail? Honestly, you just need to keep creating. That's it. You're gonna create a backlog, and people are gonna go back and love the stuff. Every video you do is gonna get better. I can't tell you what to do now because you're already well on your way to being a big creator. Just keep creating. Keep doing your ideas. I love it. Man, we're getting some good ones today. I'm gonna subscribe because I want to keep up with that guy. You got a subscription. All right, we got a poop head.
You've been sitting in chairs completely wrong. Most people just simply sit down, but that's not controlled enough. You need to properly position yourself behind the chair and then work your way over. This last part is important, so listen, because you've been sitting in chairs.
Okay, well, that's annoying at the end. But I gotta say, the setup here, I don't take it as seriously because of how messy everything is. There's too much in the shot for me to like think that this is gonna be something worth watching. You know what I mean? I hate to say it because like some people can't control that. So like when I didn't have room over in Germany, I would hang a sheet real close behind me to kind of create a clean background because there was like a fireplace and a TV behind me and stuff like that. And so that's something to keep in mind, I guess, because when I see it, I think, this isn't going to be worth it. Actually, it would be this shot right here that I'm like, okay, I might not even get to the fact that you got shit on your head. So outside of that, I think it's a funny idea. A visual hook would be like you doing something really stupid with the chair at first, I guess, like the chair sitting on your chest or something like. I don't know. Just you turning around might not be as strong. Yeah. Should I not keep the ending cliffhanger loop? No, it wasn't even a loop, really. It was just like it was an attempt at something the wrong way, it felt like. By the way, I've seen this guy's other content. He is a real creator. He is. This one, I could leave it. Number 58, and then we're gonna move on to the real creators. The VIPs.
Entire landscape transforms, just like that.
Okay, so click to watch the full video. Don't do that in shorts. Nobody cares about your full video. Give me value now, or get out of my way. Okay, that's that. That's the end there. Let's go ahead and pause, and then we're gonna go to the VIPs. For those that don't know, the VIPs, there's a VIP section in the Discord. Right as soon as you join, discord.gg/JohnScott. You'll see this unlock VIP access if you want to be a VIP, or you'll just go to the regular channels down here. And VIPs, they get picked every stream, and then we also hang out on Saturdays. So let's bring up some VIPs and see what we got. We have one VIP today. One. And I think it's Will. Yeah, it's Will. Hey, it's Will, everybody.
So I'm stood in line at the grocery store when the lady in front starts yelling at the cashier.
Just scan the card.
Sorry.
I want those points.
Sorry, my bad.
So I'm stood in line at the grocery store when the lady in front starts yelling at the cashier.
Just scan the card. I want those points, you silly little girl.
The cashier looked like she was about to cry.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but that card... I don't want your excuses. Swipe it, idiot.
That's when I noticed and leaned in and said, lady, you're trying to give them your Walgreens loyalty card, and we're in Walmart.
Oh, okay. All right. Got it. All right. So the audio is very difficult to grasp. Like, your voice is so low and the music is so loud. I couldn't really, like, it took a long time to really understand what was happening.
Stood in line at the grocery store.
So the Zoom thing, hold on. Yeah, the Zoom thing takes my eyes a minute to understand where to look. So if we're looking at the overlay here, my eye line is on you, right? Makes sense. But then you pull me to the left and then pull me back here. And so that, I don't know, it was a little disorienting, I guess.
At the grocery store when the lady in front starts yelling at the
what I would have done in this situation is said, when the lady, instead of like a slow pan, I think I would have made it extremely slow just to keep me in frame. And then when I said lady, I would go far back and reveal the lady in that instance. When the lady, yeah.
Just scan the card.
Yeah.
I want those points, you silly little girl.
In my head, I would give it more context of who she was talking to there.
Cashier looked like she was about to cry.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but that card... I don't want your excuse...
Okay. What you did there was fine. But, if, man, I wish it was possible, I would have been like, I don't want your excuses! Like, you want her to be, like, louder than her. And it seemed like she interrupted her at the same volume.
Excuses. Swipe it, idiot.
That's when I noticed and leaned in and said, lady.
So get rid of the noticed. And, yeah.
You're trying to give them your Walgreens loyalty card, and we're in Walmart. So I'm stood in line at the grocery store.
I didn't realize the laugh at the end. That's good.
Leaned in and said,
if you're gonna do the notice thing, then I would bring it into the story, like, and that's when I noticed, and that's when I realized she was about to be really pissed. That's what I would say, and that's, yeah, and that's when I noticed, and that's when I realized she was about to be really pissed. So I leaned in and said, "Hey, lady," that's how I would do it. Yeah.
She was about to cry.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but that card... I don't want your excuses.
Yeah, it just seems like a really odd, like, volume. Other than that, I think it's solid, besides the audio issues. Okay, let's move on. He said that Will guy is pretty cool. Yeah, we're all trying to improve. We're all trying. Yeah, that was fast. All right, back to the normies, the normie creators. I want to feature somebody real quick. This guy. Every time I listen to your tabs, and I understand why you don't, but I want it to, like, be a perfect loop. You know what I mean? But I understand the pre-roll. So I love the way that this person does their tabs. And I keep looking to see if there's, like, an easy way to do it, but I think that they're honestly doing the animations. It's very, very cool. And then they do it at different angles and shit. It's awesome. The whole thing is awesome. So yeah, if you want to learn... Yeah, this is so cool. I don't know what you use to make these, but I wouldn't reveal it. I wouldn't tell anybody. I would just I would just stick with how you're making them. Oh my god, dude, you got so many cool ones. Every person that I see comment on your stuff is like, what app is that? So yeah, it's awesome. And I really think that if I were learning guitar again, this would be better than Guitar Tab or Ultimate Guitar. That's what I used to use. Yeah, I like it. I like when it looks like a little button that's getting pressed down. Okay, anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. This dude is awesome. All right, we're gonna spin. Gonna spin it. Number 47. All right. 47. Green Dodo. Advice on how to improve. That's it.
Every pro player carries these 3 items in Ark, and if you don't...
What was that? Did you guys see that?
Every pro player carries these 3 items in Ark, and if you don't, a dodo could kill you.
What am I seeing?
Every pro player carries...
Hold on, I gotta pause this. What? I keep seeing this thing. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? That right there. It's like that kept flashing. Is that that must be the thumbnail that you chose? Yeah, okay. All right, I was like, what the fuck is that? It was just like a guy flying.
Every pro player carries these 3 items in Ark, and if you don't, a dodo could kill you. The harpoon gun sounds basic until you load it with a net projectile. Now, you can pin massive creatures in place for a minute, which makes taming way easier. Next, the parachute. It's cheap to make, saves your life constantly, and there's no excuses not to make one. And lastly, the camera. Document your creatures, your base progress.
Okay, so the start here, when you show these, I immediately know what they already are, right? If you've ever played Ark, you know what they are. Like, you can see the shapes. So you kind of give away what I should be curious about right at the beginning. Even if it's blacked out, the shapes are pretty obvious. So that's why people opt to do the little blur, because it kind of does hide it. Right now, I definitely know that that's a parachute, right? So, yeah, if people don't really care about that, then they're definitely not going to stick around. And then the music is the wrong vibe. Like, honestly, even if you didn't have music, I think it would perform better. The music, it makes it kind of hard to understand what's happening. It's like too fast to be educational in this moment. And so that's just something to consider. But yeah, that's what I would do. I did like your hook, though. It's a really good idea. Every pro Ark player should...
Pro player carries these 3 items.
Carries these 3 items. It's a smart hook. It's a good one. It's probably one that I have in Hook Bomb somewhere. And yeah, dude, very, very good there. Unethical Ark tips. That is a... Oh, man.
Unethical Ark tips. Warning, if you use these, you are a terrible person. If you're in a PvP server, spamming foundations over...
I like that. I would love to stick around and learn more, but I gotta keep rolling. Keep it rolling.
Want to make the best paper airplane? Think it's difficult? I'll show you how. First, if you've ever tried making a paper airplane before, please like and subscribe to the channel. Many people...
I know how you kids like 'em sloppy.
Guess what number it is? I'm old. Alright.
We just discovered avalanches of fire. Recent discoveries show that solar flares are the end.
Okay, my first time editing, so I made a lot of mess. I'm going to work on clarity and captions next. Okay, that was going to be the first thing I said. But is the call to action at the end good format? I want to use the same format. Okay, let's just jump to the end.
So huge, it could encompass
Did my audio
hundreds
fuck
of
up?
Earths of fire. Recent discovery of Mount Everest. But you are missing one key piece of information.
Oh, it jumps to the left. I never hear things out of the left because I always have my ear open.
Recent discoveries show that solar flares are the end result of an avalanche-like behavior on the sun. These magnetic avalanches that are so huge they literally tear the sun apart. But solar flares are just so big.
Okay, yeah, I would fix that audio for
Huge,
sure.
it could encompass. So tell me, did your dumb friends know that we
Okay.
just discovered?
It's not a call to action I would use. It's a hook I would use, though. To your dumb friends, no. That's funny, dude. That's good. That's not a hook I've heard before. If your friends are dumb, teach them this. Or like, do your dumb friends know this? Like, that's so funny. I bet your dumbass friends don't know this. Okay, it's a funny hook, but I wouldn't use it as a call to action because like that brief moment where they know that there's no more value, they'll leave. Okay, so just like focus on getting the rest right, and then the best call to actions you end up falling into. They just happen by accident, or you'll see them in the comments, people lock onto something. So I wouldn't focus so much on call to actions, okay? Right on, man. Keep creating for sure. Do your dumbass friends know this? I am Nebby.
Everyone thinks engineer is the best crewmate role in Among Us. However, that's wrong. And here's why. To catch an imposter as an engineer, you need to camp vents. However, in good lobbies, imposters don't kill near vents. And when lights are off, you can only really use it for movement, making it unreliable for actually catching kills. However, there's actually another role in the game that lets you keep an eye on other players across the map. Exact movements and note down locations. This role is nicknamed.
So there's a moment in certain shorts where my brain just stops. I just kind of tune it out. And there was like extra stuff in here that I'm like, the best role in Among Us.
Imposters don't kill near vents, and when lights are off, you can only really use it for movement, making it unreliable for actually catching kills. However, there's actually another role in the game that lets you keep an eye on other players across the map, track their exact movements, and note down locations. This role is nicknamed the most underrated role of all.
See, you're building up this stuff to another role, but like I almost forgot. Like, it's tough for me to keep up with, but I don't play the game, so I'll give you that. How can you improve the script? It seems like you got a handle on it. Yeah, just make sure that anything that doesn't apply to the point of the video isn't there. It seems like you're doing well, though. How would you recommend I use this Would you recommend I use this background music, or the one in my last short?
Everyone thinks cafeteria or electrical are the worst rooms.
I like this one better. The other one doesn't feel right for the game, and definitely doesn't feel right for the voice. Like, it would feel right for my voice, like a more dynamic, active, higher pitched, but whatever this voice is, I don't know. It feels better in the other song. Yeah. Yep. Don't do that. Don't smash all this shit. You're gonna get banned. All the fucking hashtags at the end there. You're gonna get banned. Oh no!
I know how you kids like 'em sloppy.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bow, number 69. Do-do-do-do. Fame filtered. What improvements can I do, and is it monetizable?
How much did Pedro Pascal get paid for his biggest TV roles? Back in season 1 of The Mandalorian, the bounty hunter started with a base of around $100,000 per episode, walking away with...
So, what improvements can I do? I can't really tell you on this. It seems like it's automated with AI. It almost seems like you could put this in one of those AI tools and just use a script from GPT or whatever. So that I can't really approve on. Is it monetizable? If it's as easy as I think it is to make this, then probably not. YouTube is not a fan of low effort stuff. This is a little bit more than low effort. Like, it's something of value, really. It obviously took a little bit of effort, but I can't tell you if it's really monetizable or not. I just don't think it is, personally.
With $800,000 for his first season, but as he quickly became the internet's favorite dad, his Disney rate jumped to an
Okay, I'm gonna pause this to answer a question real quick. How is mine slop if I'm the one who edits the video and the ranking overlay behind it? Number one, you guys, you know what ranking niche is, right? Typically, ranking niche is content theft. That's usually what it is. It's just stolen content, but times 5. Okay, now if it's all AI generated, then it's slop. If you edit it all together, it doesn't change the fact that it's low effort content. Putting in the minimal amount of effort to edit something that isn't yours or AI generated, yeah, it's just, sorry, we have different definitions of what effort is, and slop is low effort content. So there you go. I don't remember what channel it was, but I'm assuming that was the situation. Maybe I can go back and type cryptic. Was that this one? Was that it? Or
everyone thinks engineer.
We just discovered avalanche.
Want to make the
unethical.
Oh wait, hold on.
Want
Was
to
this
make
it?
the best paper airplane?
Nope, that wasn't it. Sorry, we can just keep going back
Unethical
until I
arc
find it.
tips. Warning: if you use these.
Nope. I'm curious
Entire
now.
landscape transforms. Just
You've been sitting in chairs.
Oh man, there were so many good creators. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ranking best Fortnite shorts sports collabs. It's like it's just okay. All right. So yeah. I guess it's I don't know, man. To me, it's just not something special. I guess you're right. Maybe not slop. I jumped in too soon because I thought it was just ranking. You know what? I don't fucking know, man. It just looks like you're taking some footage from a game and then ranking it. It's fine. Yeah. I can't really tell you how to improve it though. So I'll back down on that. Not necessarily slop. It took effort, so the effort went into editing only. Cool. It's not stuff that you recorded, right? You didn't make this footage or anything like that, so is what it is. But also, ranking niche is typically stolen content times 5. This, I don't necessarily know if it's stolen. It was made by the Fortnite makers. If they get mad because it was taken, is what it is. But yep. Okay, let's move on. Boom, da boom, dim, boom, bum, boom, bum, boom, ba boom, bum, boodle doo doo. Usually when I see ranking, I immediately think, all right, moving on. Gotta say, 99% of the time, it's stolen content. All right, moving on. Yep, no, real quick, just to be clear about this, and Cryptic just said it, I didn't mean to come at you. I'm wrong sometimes. It happens. Like, I'm not right all the time. It is what it is. When we see like a shitload of Roblox rants come in and we see a shitload of ranking come in, it's typically all the same stuff. When you see it 100 times in a row, you're bound to make a mistake and assume that all ranking is this or all that. I like when people rank their own content because it's smart. I think it's cool. Like, it's a good way of repurposing it. But how often do we see that? Like 0.01% of the time. It is very, very rare. So yeah, it is what it is.
Stores and casinos have more in common than you think. No clocks, no windows, and that's not an accident. They want you to lose track of time, because the longer you stay, the more you spend. And it gets worse. The produce section is usually right at the entrance, not because it's convenient, because the second you throw apples and spinach into your cart, your brain goes,
nice, I'm being healthy.
That tiny hit of
Okay, so here, I heard you and stopped with the claymation stuff. I stopped using AI for motion and animated. Please review my video. I'll do whatever it takes to win. Okay, so this hook itself is...
Casinos have more in common than you think. No clocks.
Okay, that's cool. I get it. But because you're adding so much... I saw you put this in the Discord. Because you're adding so much, then I would list it out instead. Because a lot of... Oh my god. I love the duplicate arm here. That's so fucking awesome. Because it's so much... there are so many things you're saying, I would list it out. Casinos, there are 5 reasons why casinos and grocery stores are the same or whatever like that. Casinos and grocery stores are more alike than you think, and it's for 5 specific reasons. Number 1, and then now I know exactly what to expect, and you create curiosity because I want to know what number 5 is, right? And so, yeah, that's what I would do there. Okay, I paused it because I wanted to delve into that a little bit more. But if you want to do whatever it takes to win, then that's a good tip for ya. That's a good tip for ya. Number 68. Off-brand engineer. Is there something I can do to improve viewer attention and get on the algorithm? Get on the algorithm, okay.
AI is not what you think it is.
When you think of the word AI, you probably just picture yourself or someone else using it to do simple tasks like writing papers or programs, but it gets a lot deeper. One of the first ever self-learning programs was created by Arthur Samuel.
I don't really know if this format is like the best way to go about it. It's like Minecraft rants, I guess. I don't know. When I see the Minecraft stuff and then I think, all right, this person's diving into AI, I don't think I'm going to get much value out of this. So, yeah. I don't know how to improve this because I don't know where you go with it, right? You're kind of just showing memes and random shit while you talk about AI. And, like, I've seen this work really well for long form where they play a game and then they talk about a subject. But this is just like, I don't know where to start improving because I just don't think that, I think that people that enjoy Minecraft rants and people that want to know intricate shit about AI are two different TAMs. It's just, yeah, two different audiences. So yeah, I would just keep exploring. Okay. That's all I can say. It seems like you're only doing Roblox. Hold on, let's see.
Is engineering worth it? In a world full of opportunities,
Okay, so that's not necessarily Minecraft rants because it cuts away and you're showing what you're talking about. So, yeah, I mean, if you got things to say, by all means say them, but I'd recommend showing something different, showing the things that you're talking about. Maybe that will help the audience understand a little bit more. Okay, number 70, I think I got this one. Let's do... I'm going to bring that one up, and let's do Q&A, okay? We're going to do question and answer time. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Hashtag question. Type hashtag question, and then... Yeah, that looks like an edit video anyway. All right, type hashtag question. I will be right back. BRB. All right, question and answer time. We doing this thing. All right, let's jump back. I don't want to be a hater. I'm genuinely and enjoying loving the stream and blah, blah, blah. Let's see. The earlier people get more advantage or something. It's not fun when you've been waiting the whole time. They do have an advantage, and it's by design. Earlier people have less people to compete with, so when you're on time, you get a higher chance of getting picked. It's It's by design. It's to incentivize people showing up on time. So, yeah, sorry, it's still random, but you do have a higher chance of getting picked when you show up on time. When you show up early. So, yeah, the advantage already shows. It's already there. The advantage exists. Okay, let's see here. The first one. Let's see here. Do we need captions? Is it for retention? Half the time it is, half the time it's for clarity. And do you need them? No, you don't need them. There are plenty of hooks you'll find in HookBomb that don't, or there are plenty of videos you'll find in there that get millions of views that don't have them, but they do help. They do help people engage with the content a little more. So that is a trend that's happening right now that won't last forever. Eventually we'll move out of the aggressive subtitles phase, but right now we're still in it. All right, I've seen a lot of creators that say tags don't matter. What is actually getting me into the algorithm then? The algorithm itself is getting it watches your video, it looks at your transcript, it looks at the frames in your video, it looks at the people that engage with your video, it looks at the keywords that are said in your video. You don't have a control over what the algorithm does with it. A lot of people will say like, do these tags, that'll get you there, blah, blah, blah. It's bullshit. Tags don't matter. I mean, they can help when you're first starting with your very first upload for YouTube to understand what your content is about. If it can't figure it out from your frames and your transcript, and if there's no transcript, if you don't say anything, then it has to pay attention to the frames, right? That might be just a limited amount of information, so the tags could help clue it in to where to go. But yeah. Do I lean more towards the semantic ID of every video? You know, I think when you approach things like that, you're getting too into the weeds on how to make your content. Like, just focus on the viewer and what they want. That's really it. Like, you're just making it for one specific person. Okay. Yeah, I already answered the hater comment, or the non-hater comment. What do I need to do for the skit niche to make retention higher? Make sure that there's a climax at the end of it. You have, I remember yours. You're the family sneezer. Put a caption at the beginning. If the caption was like, the dad though, or just wait for the dad, or something like that. Like, the caption would make people think, oh, well, there must be something crazy at the end. That's it. That's all you got to do. I would look more into other skits though. Like, hold on. I actually think I have some here. Did we do? Yeah, skit and sketch. Look at other ones that they're doing. A lot of them, oh dude, I didn't put a text here. I can see it right there too. A lot of them will depend on a text hook because they'll be acting things out, and the text hook keeps people through the whole time. And so, yeah, like this one, action in year versus action in future year. Like, what I'm doing now versus what I'll do in the future, or what I did back then versus what I did now. And that text will stay up there, and people will be watching what I did back then, and they'll be thinking, I wonder what the one now looks like, or what they're doing now, right? So yeah, just creating that little bit of curiosity will help you when it comes to sketches and skits. Cool. For anybody that doesn't know, that's hookbomb.com. All right. Just going to promote the shit out of it every time I can. Okay. My channel started out as long form, but my shorts are taking off. Are my long forms doomed now? Is my channel considered a shorts channel, or can both types thrive? I think that because you started succeeding in long form, you don't have anything to worry about. And it's especially because you're doing the same type of content too. There's like no problem there. 1 second here. Give me 1 second, guys. I just had a weird pop-up. There we go. Okay, so let me back up here. I missed a bunch of stuff. I unlisted all my gaming videos from monetized channel in order to pivot to real life shorts content. Will the algorithm make a lot more difficult for me to make it? No. Maybe slightly, but just keep working at it, okay? Sorry. I unlisted all my gaming videos from monetized channel in order to pivot to real life shorts content. Why didn't you just start a new channel? Because you wanted to continue to make money. All right, I get it. I thought about doing that, but then I realized it's more of a pain to do the pivot than to just start something. Because now I know how to get monetized easier. Now I know exactly what to do. So just that was my thing. I started Creator Rant instead of trying it on the John Scott channel. So, and now I'm monetized, and I got monetized really fast. So just whatever that tells you. All right. Mostly Zach D films are over 30 seconds, but when I watch it feels like it's under 30 seconds. How does he scripts and so that it feels like under 30 seconds? That's just good storytelling. I keep seeing you talk about this. You're overthinking this big time. Like when you enjoy something, it feels like time goes faster. And when you don't like enjoying something, or if you're not enjoying something like school, it feels like time goes slower. It's not Zach D Films that's doing this. He's just making enjoyable content. It's your brain like passing time faster. If I'm washing dishes, time's gonna move slower than if I'm playing a video game. So it's not about the script, it's just about psychology. If I submit my short before the live actually started using the right link from this live, is it considered, or the Wheel of Shorts, 2 hours before the stream, I reset the form, so people that tried to submit during the week, they don't get picked. They're not in there. And it's to incentivize people actually being here. Do you know any place to get photos from? I don't have time to use Blender. Why would you use Blender to get photos? Because I need time to do research on new studies that come out. If you're doing research, then take a screen cap of the research that you're doing. It's that simple. You don't need to go and get photos. When will Facebook and Instagram catch on to the AI slop and stolen content and implement the same fixes that YouTube is trying? After. I have no idea. It depends on if it makes them money or not. Will you refresh boss? It refreshes every 100 seconds on its own. Hey, sorry, missed giving feedback. I want to say thank you. Okay, gameplay is a placeholder, right on. Thanks for reviewing. You're welcome. Is 115 likes good for a 15K video? Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. Do you think it's good to expand your niche to other topics after some good results? It just depends. When? I don't know. I would need to know the exact thing, because like people can start with cars and then pivot to general technology, or they can start it with driving and pivot to cars. But if like you are just doing general facts, it's like it's a little more difficult. You mentioned a vlog channel can grow on shorts. I don't remember saying like it can, but it's like I don't know. I saw you say this yesterday or the other day, and I'm like, I don't remember thinking a vlog channel could grow on shorts. I have to know the context of why I said that. Vlog channels are very difficult to grow with shorts because that's like a personal connection story. Like there are so many things that happen in a vlog that it's very difficult to smash into a short. Whereas I mean, I can't say the same thing I said earlier. Shorts are too information heavy. So just, I reviewed your channel earlier. Just go back and watch that. That pretty much answers the question that you have. Okay, here we go. I'm pivoting to long form content, and I appreciate your inputs. Do you have any tips for long form for gameplay? Yep. If you're doing Let's Plays, then make sure to feature the most dynamic or exciting part of your gameplay as your thumbnail. That really helps a lot. I've got way more long form tips that I did for vidIQ. So much stuff, but I am not expanding Creator Rant to long form until later in the year. We're going to stick with shorts for a while. Yes, you did 3 days ago. Okay. Well, I have to remember the context because vlogs are very difficult to grow on shorts. So, yep. All right, let's go back to a few reviews and then we'll clean it up. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Number 10. It doesn't, by the way, Cat Mom Vlogs, it doesn't mean what you're doing is wrong or anything at all. Just what I said earlier, like 20 minutes ago, that would definitely be the approach.
Dinosaurs were way scarier than you think. They didn't roar like in movies. Scientists think they actually sounded like this.
Okay, I've seen this before. I think I watched it yesterday or something from the Discord. No, you're not cooked, Cat Mom. You're not cooked. It's fine what you're doing. Just simplify it to 1 point per short. Instead of like telling a gigantic long story in your short, make it one simple part of your story. Then you can have like 50 shorts from one day. All right, sorry. So Ox Videos, what I would have done is I would have changed the...
Dinosaurs were way scarier than you think. They didn't roar like in movies. Scientists think...
So, the scientists think is probably where I would start the hook. And I would say something like, I would get the research, like, in recent discoveries have stated that dinosaurs probably sounded like this. That's like, okay, we got some updated information, and then people will want to stick around for every sound. And what I would do is I would list like 4 or 5 icons of different types of dinosaurs and highlight the one that we're listening to right now. And that will keep people like, oh my God, dude, you know what you should do is what dinosaurs really sounded like. That should be your text hook up here. Fuck even saying anything. Just what dinosaurs really sounded like. You got 5 dinosaurs, put T-Rex at the end, right? And then you highlight each one as you hear them. Psh, viral. Big time viral. And then, I don't know, it'd be kind of funny to... it'd be kind of funny to put like a cat meowing or something as the last... But anyway, that would probably piss people off, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, every now and then I come up with a good idea. I'm not doing you because you submitted like 5 times last time. You cheated the system. You're getting punished. Oh! 3, 4, 5 in a row. Nope, 3 in a row. Strapped with Nerf. I just want you guys to see something real quick. Bow. Okay, look. Here's 1. 2. Strapped with Nerf. 3. Strapped with Nerf. Yeah, dude, come on, man. Don't do that. Don't submit 3 times. Awful. Just for that. You're not getting picked. Okay. Who was that person that was really upset? How do you even submit multiple times? They put 3 different emails in there. Like a jerk. Oh no, I hit reset. Okay. Anyway. Is there a limit? One per email. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's all right, man. They tried to play the system. I get it. I tried to. I appreciate the gumption. Okay, I gotta see what this is. Bruh. Okay, I couldn't really follow what was happening. Okay, writing, script, filming, editing. Okay, I get it. It's funny, man. I get it. Oh, now it's... I guess we can look at number 5. Sorry, I'm tapering off because we're getting to the end. Cap guy.
So someone carved numbers into a giant rock in the desert. Nobody knew why. They were directions to a spot in the ocean hundreds of miles away. So a dive team went there and found a shipwreck sitting right at the...
Man, I gotta understand where this, like... Somebody help me out, okay? When I click... Come on, where is it? You see this guy's face right here? These people's faces that you put over there? Why are all these looking the same? I don't get that. Like, there are so many channels out there that the face style with the brown hair, everybody's doing it. Is that like something that AI is doing or what? I'm having a tough time understanding. So I want to be a part of this conversation. But will he take the challenge with Faceless Shorts vlog channel, or will he tell me the same as tonight? Going back. Oh, I get it, because you're saying that I changed my... Dude, you know what? We're gonna go see what I said. You said it was the last one, right? I don't think I'm... So, it would be during Q&A? Is that correct? I have to know the context of this. I just saw you. Start a poll. Even just like, which cat do you think is cute? That's not it. That has nothing to do with the vlog, right? Let me know where I said it. Send me a clip. Something. I mean, I really don't think I would have said that without there being more context to it. Just stating like, hey, shorts, vlogs do really well on shorts. It's just very, unless you combine an entire vlog, still difficult, man. Still really difficult. Whereas it's one simple idea. Okay. You do it in Paint. That's interesting, man. It's just, it's weird that so many others, I bet maybe everybody's just doing it in Paint, and it kind of just gives that same vibe. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna assume this is Roblox related. What do you consider as slop content? All right, slop content is content that doesn't take a whole lot of effort. That's it. It's not AI content. It's not Roblox content. It's just content that's like easy to poop out. You know, you prompt it and then you upload it to YouTube and then expect $1 million. You know, like that's slop, right? That's what I think. I think it was in the Q&A that I was not recording. I record all of them. So, yeah. Anyway, all right, yeah. I had a lot of fun today.
I know how you get.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. It was fun. I'm going grocery shopping.